There she is, guys. Beautiful Miami. All right, friends, so we have officially arrived in Miami. We are beginning our 4-night cruise to the Bahamas on the Disney Dream. So if you're like us and you would like to take Disney transportation from the airport to the cruise ship, you're going to want to book your transportation well in advance of your cruise. You can do this either through the Disney Cruise Line app or through calling one of the toll-free Walt Disney World reservation telephone numbers. Depending upon where you fly in, you are either going to go to Terminal D, Baggage Claim Carousel 25, or Terminal J, Baggage Claim Carousel number 3. For one-way transportation, it is $21, and for round trip, it is $42 per person. Down at Baggage Claim, you are going to see Disney Cruise Line cast members holding a sign. They'll also have a uniform that will say Disney Cruise Line. You'll follow them, and then you'll just kind of hang out in that area where they're stationed, and then they'll make an announcement saying, everyone for Disney Cruise Line, follow us, and then you'll follow those cast members out to a bus. Now, Disney does say that depending upon the time of day that you are arriving, you could go on a bus. It could be a taxi. It could be a minivan. It just kind of depends upon what time of day and then how many passengers are also booking transportation with Disney at that same time. Our flight arrived at 9 a.m. and we were on the bus around 10:15. So we did have to wait a little bit. And then once you board the Disney Cruise Line, you are going to be taken directly to the port. And then at the port, you are going to hand your luggage over to port baggage staff. These are not Disney Cruise Line employees, but they are hired by Disney Cruise Line to take your luggage from you, and then they will deliver it to Disney cast members who will then put the luggage into your respective room. And this is entirely up to you, but you may want to consider bringing along some additional cash to use for tips if you would like to tip the bus driver and the port staff that is taking your luggage. So after handing over your luggage, you are then going to go through security at the port. After going through security, you are then going to check in. And after checking in, you are going to take escalators upstairs. And then in the upper level of the port, you're going to see that there are different waiting areas where you're going to sit and wait for your boarding time to be called. Now, typical boarding time begins at 11:30, and it's going to start with Disney Castaway Key Club members, those basically individuals who have cruised multiple times before. Then after that, they're going to call out guests based upon your assigned boarding number. This is also based upon how often you've cruised before. It's also based upon how early you checked in. For us, we got a later start on the check-in process because we were waiting for some of our security documents to arrive. And so our boarding group was not until 31, which I'm pretty sure was probably the last, if not is one of the last, at least, boarding groups. Good thing, though, is that the entire cruise ship was boarded by 1:30 when initially we were told we wouldn't be on the cruise till 3 o'clock. So they do go through the process pretty fast, but just know that even if you are taking Disney transportation and you are getting to the port like we did around 10:30, 11, you still are going to have to wait for your specific boarding number to be called. Or, like in our case, after group 25, the Disney Cruise Line announced that anyone who was waiting could now board. All right, guys, we are officially aboard the Disney Dream. As you walk in, those cast members down there actually announce your family's name, and the crew applauds and welcomes you on board the ship. So really nice reception. So first thing that we're going to do, guys, it's around 1 o'clock. We're all kind of hungry. So I think we're going to head up to deck 11 and head to Cabanas, which is the buffet option on the cruise. Okay, guys, so this is my first plate. I got the broccoli and carrots, mac and cheese, stir-fried rice, chow mein with crispy pork, chicken tenders, mozzarella, basil, pizza, mashed potatoes, cod, focaccia bread, penne pasta, grilled chicken breast, and a turkey wrap. And there's still tons of more options up there, but I only have so much room on my plate and in my belly, so we'll give it a go and see how it tastes. Our current lunch view, downtown Miami. So just a little word to the wise guys, the buffet option is extremely busy on boarding day, so just kind of keep that in mind. The one thing that I see already that I really like is that they have hand washing stations at all of the different entrances into the buffet to help to keep things sanitary. There's a ton of options here. I'm going to try to show you guys the line as best as I can without getting in other members' way.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
Is everything going good?
So for dessert, I got pumpkin pie and chocolate chip cookies. Alright, so the first thing I do want to point out is that there is an assembly station here on your door, so that you also are aware of where you're supposed to meet in case of an emergency. Something that's good to know for these rooms is that in order for the lights to turn on, you actually are going to have to insert your key to the world card because they're trying to save electricity and power on the boat. So we'll put it in our key card and then we'll get our lights. Alright. So now as you can see, if the camera will focus, there we go, lights. So let's first check in here. So over here we have some closet space. So opening it up, very spacious closet, not full floor length, but definitely enough for you to hang up coats and jackets. You do have some additional storage here on each level, as well as a safe to lock up those valuables. And then up here is when you're going to have your life jackets. And then right next to, I guess I would call that a mini closet, we have another full length closet here. This has the ladder for your additional bed that comes down from the ceiling. And then as you can see, this is kind of your full length. So pants, things like that, additional life jackets up there as well. All right, so to the left of the door, we're gonna have our split bathroom. So in this first bathroom, we're going to have your toilet and then your sink. And then as you can see, it does have a little bit of a step here, so just be careful because of that. And then you have your little hand soap, your shelves, and then you do have a mirror here that you can use for getting ready. Your receptacle can is down there. And then even a little sharps container and a sanitary disposal box. All right. So coming out of the split bath, we're going to go into the second one. These are your light switches for both of the baths right here. Now in this bathroom, you are going to have another sink and your walk-in shower, well actually step-up shower. So this one does have a little bit of a tub going on here. So for a little camper, a little explorer, you definitely could have them in the tub. You also have a little shelf back here, so you can sit in here, and then you do have your H2O products in the pump. They will refill those every single day. You have a removable shower head as well as your rain shower head right there. Handle for your comfort and security. And then you also have a sink here, body lotion, and then you also have some towels, even a cute little makeup one as well. I'm going to take a step down just so I can show you guys some additional storage there, recycle can, and then of course your additional towels. And a full-length mirror so you can check out your outfit for the day. All right, we'll turn off that light. So coming into the main living area over here, we have some hooks. So this is perfect for jackets, lanyards, things like that. We have our queen bed over here, and we'll get some lights on so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. And we'll do the other one here. Alrighty. So as you can see here, very, very wide and spacious on either side. Of course, you have these little accent lights, but then you also have some additional storage here. And then you have plugs right in there, European and standard. Righty. So then let me see if I can get some lights on again. So over here, this is a hair dryer outlet. We have some additional charging ports here. All right, living area of this room. This sofa does turn out to be a bed, and then there's an additional bed that actually will drop down from the ceiling. If you need that additional bed, you just have to ask your stateroom attendant to set it up for you. It is nice that they have this curtain that you can pull across, so if you want some privacy, or if other members of your party want to go to bed and other ones want to stay up and watch TV, you can. You have this nice little coffee table here. Is going to be your mini fridge. And then actually, why don't I show you guys how big it is? So not super big, but enough, you know. I don't really feel like when you're on a cruise you have a ton of leftovers. And then you also have drawers here, as you can see, kind of hand height, pretty deep. And you have this same setup all the way across. Two big shelves here. And then you also have your TV. Something that's also really nice is that you can send your family members little gifts and treats. So this is actually a little treat that was sent to me from someone in my family, for my sister and I. And so it's a little bag full of Rice Krispie treats for us to enjoy the cruise. And there was a little note saying, you know, congrats on your first cruise. So just something you guys can think about. And as well, for my family and I, we are actually Disney Vacation Club members. And we had these fun lanyards hanging up on our door that say Disney Vacation Club member. And I don't know if you guys noticed when we first came in, we also had specialty magnets that also celebrated that we're DVC members. Here you have this nice chair that you can sit in, and look at this little accent Mickey here on this drawer. In here you're going to have just kind of your general telephone numbers that you need in case you need to call out, emergency contacts. And then this is actually what you're going to hang on your door if you want morning room service. So you put your room number, you also are going to put your name, and then the number of people. And then on the back, I'll show you guys, you're just going to click off delivery time, and then what type of breakfast items you want.
Dream. This is Carly, your cruise director. PM. And once again, it is mandatory. That's regardless of how many times you may have sailed, or if you've sailed with us before, every single person must attend the guest safety drill today at 4 p.m. But most importantly, you're officially on vacation and it's time to let the magic begin. So on behalf of the captain and all of the crew, welcome aboard and have a magical cruise vacation.
So that was pretty special, guys. Captain Kathleen just came on welcoming us on the trip, letting us know about the emergency drill that everyone has to do no matter if you've sailed before. Really important to do that. And also, as she mentioned, bring your key to the world card so that they can make sure that you were in attendance. So let's get back to the tour. So some additional shelving up here, and then you have this huge mirror. You also have this accent light here with little Mickeys on it. And as I was saying, guys, for room service, for breakfast in the morning, this is continental room service. So it's going to be things like juices, cereals, breads, and bagels. So no hot items, but really nice if you like to start off your morning with things like over here we have another little accent lighting by the couch. I like this because I view if someone was sleeping on this couch, that this is kind of an additional reading lighting. And then right now this is kind of the backpack chair, but you have an additional lounge chair here as well. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go out and check the balcony. Okay. So here is our view, guys. Beautiful. We're sailing out of Miami. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Now this is an extended veranda, so it is larger, and it's an open concept as well. So as you can see, some of the other verandas have portholes. This is completely open, which I love. It does have glass shields here as well, so if you have little ones and things like that, there is that extra safety. You get 2 chairs, a table, another chair, but just look at, you know, how wide this is. It's very nice, complete unobstructed view. We got a little lifeboat down there. Just so you guys can see how wide it is. And then you have these glass doors and a little light as well. So we just finished eating the embarkation day lunch at Cabana's Buffet. There's also a sit-down restaurant that offers lunch as well on sail away day. I'm not sure which restaurant that was today. You do have to ask a crew member if you want to know that specifically. Overall, I felt like the food at Cabana's was just kind of like average buffet style food. So I'm definitely interested to see how the dining options are at the table service accommodations. I think Cabana's is a great choice. That was fun. I think Cabana's is a great choice if you have little ones, or if you have picky eaters, or you yourself are a pickier eater and you want to make sure that you have those common classic comfort foods. I think Cabana is a great option. But if you like to have a little bit more upscale, a little bit more fine dining, I think you'll probably enjoy the sit-down meals over Cabana's. And just know that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you can eat at one of the table service restaurants. It just depends on which ones are open. In regards to the check-in process, I did want to let you guys know, if you're taking Disney transportation from the airport to the port, or if you're coming from Walt Disney World to the port, basically you are going to be dropped off by the bus, and then you're going to go through security, you're going to check in, and then you're going to wait for your boarding number to be called. Now for us, our boarding time was group 31, which I'm pretty sure is probably the last group, but when it came to after group 25, they then just said all of the remaining passengers can now board, and we were able to board. As far as how long it takes for them to get through each of the individual group numbers, it was anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes, and I think it just kind of depended upon how many people were in each of the groups, and then they would just make an announcement to say guests from group 1 to 2 can now board, guests from group 1 to 3 can now board. And my assumption is maybe that if there were some groups too where guests, had a port time and they reserved a spot, but then they ended up not being able to come or cancel, then they were able to process and get through those guests a little bit faster. Overall though, I would say the check-in process once we were dropped off at the port was a little bit confusing. There just wasn't a lot of signage or, just kind of even presentation from the cast members to let us know what we were supposed to do or where we were supposed to wait. So I just wanted to let you guys know that for your future, benefit and knowledge, that as well, that even if your boarding time isn't until, let's say, 1 or 2 o'clock, but you have transportation that's dropping you off at 10, 11, you can still drop off, go through security. You just have to sit, and you physically can't get on the boat until your number is called, or it just becomes all passengers can board. I would say the actual boarding process for the passengers didn't take as long as I thought. They started boarding around 11:45, and then we were on the boat by 1:15, and like I said, we were the last group. So overall, not bad at all, only about an hour and a half for them to get the whole boat boarded, and then then as soon as we were on the boat, we went to guest services to sign up for different experiences that we wanted. We signed up for Princess Meetup, and then we also wanted to sign up for the 5K, but you no longer have to sign up for the 5K. You just can do it anytime that you want at your leisure when you're on Castaway Key. And then once you're done completing the whole walk or run, there is a cast member at the start. So you go from start all the way back to the same starting point that will hand you your medal. So you no longer have to wake up early or go into the park early on those days. You can just automatically do it once you're on the island. So you can go in, even eat lunch if you want, and then decide that you want to do the 5K in the afternoon. But definitely make sure if you don't have those experiences or those excursions that you want to do that as soon as you get on the boat, because things will book really fast. And then after that, we went over to Cabanas for lunch. So now we're just going to hang out in the room for a little bit, and then we have the emergency drill that we have to do at 4 o'clock sharp. And then we have dinner tonight at 5:45, and I'll let it be a surprise what we're eating. So just so you know, these are European plugs, but you can use a typical brick and just plug into these two ports instead of this one. And then I also wanted to let you guys know, in this drawer you have a hair dryer, and you also have a heating protectant mat, so if you use a hair straightener or anything like that, you won't have to worry about burning the wood. And these are soft closure drawers, so no concern with slamming them. Alright guys, so we just finished the emergency drill, so now we're going to head up to deck 11. Actually, we're going to go up to deck 12 to check out the sailing away party. I would recommend getting in position earlier on, probably 20 to 30 minutes before the show, just because it does get very, very crowded for this show.
Hey,
we are leaving Miami. We finished the sail away party. We've been down to the DVC member lounge. They had a special little giveaway item. I'll show that to you guys. But look, we're officially pulling out. You can see the wake behind us. Isn't this beautiful? There's the ocean. Almost out of Miami now.
Mom's changing.
There's the beach.
Oh yeah, there's the beach.
Wow, it's really pretty. Because we're out at sea now. The people just cheering because we're leaving. We're out at the ocean now. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah. Bahamas we go. So we are off to dinner at the Enchanted Garden, which is on deck 2. So let's go check it out.
Hey Maddie, you know your table number?
Yes.
What? 66 is you enjoy it and
Thank you. It's so pretty in here.
You can't wear it on a face like this. Take off your hair, Harry.
So here is our menu, guys. The menu is very cute. Alright guys, so for my appetizer, I got a lobster ravioli. It is served in broth as well, and it's 2 little ravioli and it's a little bit of some lobster meat up top. One thing to note is that you can get more of anything that you want. You just have to ask. So if I enjoy this and I want more of it, all I have to do is ask my server for more. So this is the tomato stew, tomato bisque I should say, with a sour cream sauce. And this is a lighter fare option if you don't want what's on the main entrees. It's white rice or mashed potatoes or baked potato with vegetables, and then grilled chicken. They also offer salmon as well as beef patty as well. Officially nighttime in the garden. There's really nothing. And this is the chocolate peanut butter sundae, served with chocolate peanut butter brownie bits, chocolate ice cream, and hot fudge. Very nice. So one of the nice things on the cruise is lots of shopping options. Sea Treasures is going to be your home to Disney Cruise merchandise, Loungefly backpacks, and mini ears. I like this. Shirt's pretty cute. It's a little one. It's cute. I wonder how much this is. $190. So they do sell luggage here in case you buy more souvenirs than you planned on. It's a fun shirt. $20.23 merch. And then they even sell like Tommy Bahama merch as well. So if you lose your luggage, you can also have some clothes here available, or you know, just some dresses and things. Then Mickey's main stall is going to be your hub for children's toys, princess dresses. They do have a toiletry section in this store. So if you forget anything that you need, you can purchase it here as well. They also offer snacks as well. You can purchase for your room. And then tons of merchandise. This is a new dress they have. This is a cell phone holder. It's a fun Donald Cruise Loungefly bag. Stateroom magnets. You can buy these and decorate your door. Some more magnets. Also have ear headbands. These ones are cruise line exclusive with the little life preserve ears, little anchors, and then they even have some non-cruise theme ears too. They do sell golden Mickeys as well from the show. And they do Pirates merch for your Pirates stance, Disney cruise ship, and a Pirates of the Caribbean ship, costumes, and they even still are selling Christmas merch, so no matter when you're cruising, whether it's Christmas time or not, you can still get that merch as well. This is also the location of the Walt Disney Theater to the left and to the right. We'll show you guys that a little bit later. So that was Mickey's main stall. This is Sea Treasures, which is kind of more designed for adults. And then we have Whitecaps here, which is home to designer purses. Ooh, I like that bag. Hi, how are you? Oh, look at the one with the fireworks. It's so cute. Look at this one with the fireworks. Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
Designer perfume, some Ray-Bans, Disney Cruise Line exclusive jewelry. So we're in the Walt Disney Theater for the Golden Mickey production. I can't tape once the show starts, but I definitely wanted to show to you guys. We just finished doing some shopping and it is crazy busy. But I had a pro person that encouraged us to buy souvenirs on the first night because they sell out fast, and believe me, they were selling out very fast.
Remember, you don't have to win. Just cross that finish line and you'll be a real winner.
Alright, so we just came back to our room after dinner. We have a little frog on our bed. And he has some chocolate in his mouth. And then we also have some chocolate. And then over here, we have our bed, our turn down service. So the couch folds down and turns into this bed. And then the second bed, the berth comes up from the top. And we have some little stars up there. And I can see, looks like they even have some characters hidden in the stars. And then it has this railing, and then it has a ladder that they took out of the closet. So very nice. They have this bunk bed option here. So if you have kids or adults, everyone has their own bed. So this is the view from our veranda right now, guys. It is so dark. I can see way off in the distance over there a little bit of lights, but just look at this to my right. It's just pure dark, and then all we can see down below is just the waves from reflecting off the lights of the boat. But isn't that weird? But it's just so dark. But the sounds of the waves is actually really peaceful. When we were initially like getting out and pulling out to port, definitely was feeling some rockiness. Kind of felt like if you've ever been on a train before and it like is going around turns and things like that, just kind of like side to side motion. But now that we're like out in deep waters, don't really feel anything at all. So very, very happy. Okay guys, so we just finished ordering room service. You can access the menu on your Navigator app, and then you go to your in-state phone and you just dial 40. So here we have a BLT with fries, and as you can see, it's a double-decker sandwich and you get 2 sandwich halves. Coleslaw, it typically comes with chips, but you can ask for it to be served with french fries instead for no additional charge. Over here we have a cheese pizza, and here we have the baked macaroni and cheese, and it serves in a little ramekin. And then the last thing that we got is cookies and milk, and the cookies are in here. I'll show them to you real fast. And those are the cookies. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this first day of our Disney Dream Cruise. Let me know in the comments below your favorite part. Was it the sail away party? Was it the room tour? Was it the Enchanted Garden? Was it the shopping extravaganza? Whatever it may be, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe so you can get all the latest notifications of when we upload. If you found this content helpful or just enjoyable to watch, see about giving us a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.